rush to the door and poke his head out to see how bad it is.
Yeah, you stick your head out, and the streets actually seem like they're starting to clear down. Although you can see that there are several fallen guards that are. Let's see, you're right here at the Blue Parrot, right? And down this street here, to the you kind of look down over here to the left. Let me share the map with you guys again. All right, over towards this way, you can see that there are several troops that are kind of going to the north on this road. But one of these troops falls over from you can see a couple arrows strike him as he goes down onto his knee, and then kind of slumps over into the dirt road.
From which direction does the arrows come?
It looks like they're coming from the north.
Okay.
So he was facing north, and the arrows came from north to south, hit him. And there's a couple. You can see that there's a couple banners. You can see that there's more of these upside down red. These symbols on these flags, upside down, kind of painted on the Blue Parrot on a couple other adjacent buildings, and it's actually pretty brightly lit because of all of the other fires that are going on out here. And you can see that the townsfolk of Brindle, they've actually kind of got together and started forming some lines and throwing water onto rooftops from, there's quite a few wells all throughout the entire town of Brindle, so they've just got a chain of buckets going to put the fires out.
How goes it outside,
Dire.
Dire. Are we surrounded?
I believe they are to the north, but I feel that they will meet us before this night is through.
Yeah,
Come quickly. Let's go to the north.
Yeah,
whoa, Seeker. I try and grab his collar, missing him altogether. He's too fast for me.
Yeah, you can see that there's dead goblins, there's dead townsfolk, there's dead guards. So it's pretty bad. Several rooftops are on fire. No more music going though, of course.
Any sign of that huge beast we heard lumbering by earlier?
What?
No, I think he's gone back to his ale.
An ogre or something, right?
Yeah, a huge
saw.
ogre. Yeah, it was like a 10-foot tall ogre.
Oh God!
And he was traveling from basically west to east. It looks like he came right in through the front gate here.
Now, Dave, I assume we can kind of just turn our head and see the gate. Has it been breached or?
Yeah, the gate has been breached. Yeah, it has.
Is it guarded now though?
There are several townsfolk there. You don't see any guards per se, but you can see that there are several townsfolk dressed in normal clothes, and they are wielding swords. So it could be townsfolk, it could be off-duty guards, it could be either or. You're not too sure, but you do see several there at the gate itself, and you can see that the gate has been basically taken off of the hinges, like the door here at the Blue Parrot.
How big are the gates? I mean, what I'm thinking, I'm going to try and get Urton to put one of his or a couple of his wagons to block the gate. Would that suffice, or are the gates sort of 40 feet wide?
That would probably be a good idea to do.
Then Urton, my friend, take your wagons. Place one, mayhap two, in front of the gateway. Block it so we may defend better against these vile greenskins.
Yeah, he agrees with you, and he goes and gets one of his wagoneers that was partying back in the Delmonica room with him, and you can see that they run over to the wagon. They start to take a couple of horses, strap them onto the wagons, and this takes about 10 to 15 minutes. And a couple of guards come over to you and ask if you need any assistance here. Do you need any assistance here? We're starting to get things cleaned up here in Brindle. It seems like they took the west gate. Thank you for helping us.
No,
appreciate it.
Pride Firmwood saved the day at the inn.
Indeed, I did.
Pride.
I unabashedly accepted this praise.
Well, are there any more still in Brindle that you need us to kill?
And so
Is it over?
I'm thinking maybe we should go to the council and see how things stand there.
Are you answering the call of Brindle then? Are you the adventurers that are going to be answering the call?
Well,
I slams his.
we
hand
thought to speak
across
with
his
him.
shoulder. Aye.
We wanted to find out more information, but since they've already struck, I feel like it's a personal affront to me here in my inn. I want to do something about these things.
Aye, my friends. It's this has been the second time in the last 3 days. The last time we had several of our townsfolk that were taken. Unfortunately.
Did they take any more captives on this assault? Do you know?
It's too soon to tell, but I think they're still finishing up, cleaning up some of the other attack areas. Now, we did get reports that on the eastern side of the city is fine. It seems like these goblins just hit the western gate. They hit it a couple days ago as well, and it's just that they take us at night when we're really not prepared, and we just don't have a lot of guards anymore. There's just been no need for any guards here in Brindle, but maybe it's time to maybe tighten up the defenses a little bit.
Indeed.
I would think so.
Perhaps
Yes.
their camp lies to the east or to the west. It seems funny that they would only attack this gate. Apparently, knowing goblins, they don't have a whole lot of sense for tactics and such. Maybe they're just going to the closest one to them. What think you, Guy?
I think we should get some once this attack is defeated, rest, and mayhap go find the lair of the goblins to the west, which I believe we've been to the west and found a lair of goblins, did we not?
Right, well, that's where we came from, but who knows? Who's to say that that's where these goblins are held up at? I thought we eradicated whatever was in that case.
You've
I thought the
fought
last
goblins
assault
already?
came from the north.
Yes, we're well versed in the fighting of these scum.
Is that Urton asking if we fought goblins?
It's the guard.
Town guard.
Oh, sorry. Got distracted. We're good.
Okay. Well, should we head to the council or what then?
Well, let's take a perimeter walk around the block and see if we can't find more of these goblins,
Okay.
and try to help clean up the remainder of the assault.
All right.
I'm wondering. I think the city guard have it in hand. Maybe we should go to the Museum of Antiquities where they struck last time and stole several artifacts.
You think
Maybe
that's what
this is
they're
a
after?
I can't imagine they would attack a second time if they got what they wanted the first time.
That's
And
a good
this
point.
main attack may just be a diversion.
Curious.
Surely there's somebody leading these goblins. I don't think they have enough sense to plan out diversions and such. We shall see.
Our goblins aren't entirely mindless, but as you say, they must have a warlord, and the bandit warlord
Jim Big Dirt,
obviously
what's
is
up, buddy?
controlling them.
Long time no see, bud.
Right. The bandit lord, exactly.
This is
That's
definitely
it,
the
the
work
Bandit
of the
Lord.
Bandit Lord.
Our undying foe strikes.
Bandit Lord, what's Bandit Lord is this that you speak of? I have not been informed of this Bandit Lord. You talking about in the area of Brindle?
Oh, we suppose that this red fist or whatever was the name of him. I don't have my notes. We suppose the leader of these is some great bandit lord, a foe we've been tracking for many days.
Yes.
We don't know who leads them. We're probably going to check in with the council and see if they have any more information,
Aye.
intelligence. Lots of things are unknown at the moment, sir.
Quickly to the Hall of Heroes. We waste time sitting here.
You know, for a moment I
He's
thought
got
we were going to say, to the
he's got,
Batcave!
blood dripping from his fist.
I love it. I love the enthusiasm of the Seeker. So I'm going to give you guys a new map, okay?
Very well.
Now, you guys are here. This is the Blue Parrot Inn. the gate is to the west of you. All right.
Okay.
Everybody can see the map, right?
It's still
It's loading.
It's loading. I can see tokens, though, yeah.
Okay.
Loading.
I think I'll go to the lavatory while this loads. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You see a man about a horse?
You guys are outside of the inn, and like I said, here is a.
I'm still loading.
No, it's no problem.
You have to pump the map across the Atlantic.
I'm still loading too, so perhaps it is something else.
Just a big map.
I thought it was my steam power. I thought it was my steam powered internet.
I'll have to.
Oh, it's starting to come.
Yeah, I'll have to kind of tighten the size. Maybe I'll stop doing PNGs for the player maps and I'll start doing JPEGs. That'll probably cut the size of the file down. Usually when you cut the size of a file down, it really hurts the quality of the map. And
It's starting to load for me now.
Yeah.
I think it has. If it's loaded at all, I think that's all he's showing us right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
that's
A lot of
that's
it
what
is. Yeah, a lot of it is blacked out. So as you're in front of the Blue Parrot Inn,
I got it.
as the road goes to your left, that is where the gate is. You guys are the inn. The Blue Parrot Inn is right in front of you, and you can see the street as it goes from west to east, and as you guys are talking to the guards, as he seems like he's starting to wrap up, you can start to hear shouts out in the distance. Now, these shouts are a lot closer than what you would probably imagine. Well, anyways, a bunch of these townsfolk come running around the corner. And the corner that I'm talking about is this corner here. Let me get out I need another one of these pointers. I love these pointers.
Quick, they're zombies. Kill them.
Well, there's more work to do. Let's go.
I keep trying to ping things in here for some reason.
Alright, so about right here, people start pouring from around the corner of the Blue Parrot Inn, as it kind of goes around the road to the north. And they're fleeing, and they're looking back and screaming, and you can, one lady stops and just puts her hands over her mouth and just, ah! And then all of a sudden, you can hear one of the guards say, "Ogre! Ogre!"
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My blood
No.
runs cold.
Elf.
yeah.
I'm an elf.
I nod to the seeker. And then
I feign harmlessness.
ready to run towards it.
Okay.
The
so,
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, so you guys can have one round of movement to move to the east if you want. And as you guys start to get around the side of the Blue Parrot, they are fleeing the most weird, curious. You're curious, but this is also weird. This is a full-grown ogre pulling a wagon, basically with the yoke and the straps and all that stuff around its waist, and the ogre's holding like this cask that's on fire in one hand, and a massive, huge club in the other hand. Now on top of this wagon, there are several goblins, and they're screaming for Sinruth and for the Red Hand, and they are on top of this wagon. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where all of the creatures are.
Oh god.
So there you go. That's it.
Yes,
Ogre's
full
huge.
Sinruth.
Yes, the ogre is huge. So you guys have go ahead and roll initiative.
Where's he standing? Is he split between those zones or squares, or is
I
he?
think he takes them all up.
He's a large creature. Yeah, he's a large creature.
Right, but I mean, you got him. So he's taking.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
move him over one more for you. There you go.
OCD.
A little
kicking
bit,
in.
little bit more distinctive for you.
And the dice gods once again vomit on the eiderdown of bloody my life.
Me and you, Vane, we're right here in the back. Brothers in arms, as it were.
Come on, guys, step it up. Roll those dice better.
Wow.
You go right ahead. You go right ahead. Seeker with his always over 20 initiatives. Oh my god.
Yeah, you crack on, old boy.
All right, so it looks like the Seeker
Nothing to do with him.
Seeker gets to go first.
All right, Dave, please forgive my ignorance. I'm sure
No
I've
problem.
got some kind of bonus against a big ugly brute like an ogre, but I don't see it on my sheet.
But, well, I know in
do you-
previous editions, dwarves had giant killer, or giant
Right.
bonuses, but I don't think they ever had ogre bonuses.
Okay, he doesn't count. All right, that's
Yeah.
that makes it
Ogres
easier
don't
then.
have.
I
They're
don't
just
have to-
the giant subtype.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just they're just a large natural humanoid.
Then I
Yeah.
will look that up at a later time and to go right into my combat then, so I won't slow
Okay.
the game down.
No
I run
problem.
running right up to this sucker and let's see. I'm gonna give him Dancing Cobra, I guess.
Go on, bite him in, man, Tadger.
All right.
I don't
Yeah,
think
these-
we need an. Wait, what? What's
The-
a tat? No, I don't want to know.
The wagons are, on the wagon, the two hobgoblins are, drawing their bows down towards everyone also.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. 22 on the ogre. As the ogre just kind of flinches to your hit.
So I give him my center flurry to blows as well.
Okay.
And with that, I can also slide him one square.
You can pretty
But I
much
guess
you can slide him back one. You'll just push him back, and because he's restrained with all these harnesses and whatnot. So I'll
yeah,
say
I'll
you
just,
can push
I'll
him
just
back.
push him
one.
back for
Yeah,
fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
can do
that'll
that.
be it for me.
All right, very good. Okay, so let's go to let's see. Looks like the Goblin Archer is up next. It is using a longbow. It is lowering the longbow. Looks like it is attacking the monk. Just kind of looking over the other stuff the goblin has.
It's a silly looking goblin with a
Shooting at you,
longbow.
20 versus armor class,
Ooh.
which is a hit.
Good lord, that goblin is nearly as good as I am.
Holy shit!
All right, so you're going to take a total of 11 damage,
Ouch.
and I will also gain for next round
Ouch.
a +2 bonus against you for next round. All right, so next up is the other goblin. Goblin number 1, same thing. Attacks you with a longbow, hitting you with a 22. Doing another
Better than my character in every way.
doing another 7 damage to you. You are now bloodied, and I will give myself a bonus to hit you next round also.
These guys are serious.
Yeah, these hobgoblins aren't messing around. All right,
Elite hobgoblin archers.
now let's go to I. You're up now.
2, 3. Alright, yeah, large 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm gonna have to go this way. Stupid reach. Whatever.
Those are 2 shots that you've never been shot like that with 2 arrows before, Seeker.
No
Those hurt.
kidding.
Those hurt.
The last time, well, he's been hurt several times. I was gonna say the last time was at the entrance to that dungeon, but yeah, he's got hurt worse than that.
You said the ogre had a burning barrel?
He does. Looks like he's fixing to toss it.
Shit.
Looks like a flaming cask.
Chance to hit it while it's in his hand?
Sure, it'll probably drop down on you, but yeah, if you want to hit it, go for it.
So does it drop on me, drop on him just as easily?
Oh, it'll hit
Holy
everything.
crap, I just noticed his hit points.
Yeah, you noticed that, did you?
We're screwed.
You're
I
not
didn't even see it. Okay, yeah.
screwed. You're not screwed.
Oh, this might take a couple
Hey,
of rounds.
you need a
Yeah.
challenge.
GG.
You need a challenge instead of these minions all the time, right?
That's true. That's true.
So my minor is as I rushes past the Seeker, he puts a rune up on him,
A fire resistance?
kind of a shield forms in front of the Seeker.
Okay, and what are you?
Good, because my armor's worthless, apparently.
What
Blood squirting out of 2 arrow holes.
what
Don't
action?
worry, a couple of levels, you'll just catch the
The
arrows.
only
and
way-
they'll
Burn a
work
final
more than
effort.
me.
A +1 nightgown.
Okay.
Exactly.
Alright. And then, yeah, I guess, I will then bring down his, hammer onto the ogre's foot, trying to bind him in the spot.
Okay. Alright, so you smash your hammer down into the mud and it splats and you miss the ogre as he pulls his foot away and you hear him go "Roar! Roar!" Anything else for you?
And I'll go into Rune of Protection. So if you are adjacent to me, you get a +1 defense.
Alright. So we'll go ahead and go to the ogre. The ogre is going to take this cask and throw it down right behind you. It is a burst 1 as this as he uses his minor action to pitch this cask. Now I'm going to do an attack versus your reflexes. I don't have a
My worst one.
card for this, but no attacks, but it's no problem. I'm just figuring it out anyway. So this is going to be versus your reflex eye. So that's going to be 13 versus your reflex.
Oh, that's a miss.
Probably a miss, right? Now Seeker, this is versus your reflex, which is a 17.
Now, no,
That-
does the defense add to his that save as well?
Yeah, I got a 15 reflex, so it wouldn't matter.
Well,
Wait.
it would because
No,
it's
I
a
get, yeah,
plus
you gave me a
5.
+5 defense,
It
yeah.
just says defense. I don't know what that applies to
Have it
per se.
probably just AC, unless it
Well,
specifically
then why wouldn't it
says
say AC? It says defense.
that's just the way that they're. It'll specifically say. I know for a fact it would specifically say all defenses. 4th edition's pretty anal about that with effects and whatnot. All right, so let's see.
No. Armor class, fortitude, reflex, and will all count for defense. So it is a +5 to his defense.
Okay, does that,
So it buffs everything.
what rune are you using? I'll take a look at it.
Protection, I think,
you know,
or defense
the
or something.
Rune of final effort. While he is bloodied, he gets a +5 for until the end of my next turn.
Is he blooded? Oh god.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, Slicker, you are.
Those 2 arrows, man. Those goblin archers are not messing around. I told you guys.
Wants to make sure
Have
like
you-
arrows, isn't he? Yeah, okay.
As long as this is
Have you
like
got-
like Rune of Final Effort says +5 power bonus to all defenses, yeah, that means all defenses. But usually when it just says defense, it means AC, or it'll say AC.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's usually the way that they're always. It'll say defense or all defenses.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Did it calculate that +5 in your other defenses or no?
Did you make an attack against it?
yeah, you'd have to make an attack to see if it would.
Well, it was a 17 versus reflex.
Yeah, did you target me? My reflex unmodified is 15.
Okay, so what is
it
it
would be
modified?
missed.
Okay, all right,
21.
no problem. All right, so the flash, the cask, you're not going to take the full damage, but you'll still take damage that is going to be halved. And the damage that you'll take rounded down, will be 5 fire damage apiece. So anybody have any? I don't think you guys have any fire resistance or anything like that. So
Nope.
all right, so there you go. You're
Save
both
the
bloodied
way.
now. The cask flies down, explodes, bam. The fire doesn't dissipate; it is still burning. So there will probably be residual damage also every round until you move. Just to let you know.
Half
Would it be
residual damage?
end or beginning of turn?
Beginning of turn, and I'll add that whenever it's beginning of turn. Yeah. Any
So
kind
we
of
get half of that damage?
no, you'll get full damage on that. Any kind of ongoing damage is full damage, unless you have any kind of resistance or anything that would mitigate that. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and take an attack with the Great Club, with this massive club that he has. Smashes it down on I, which is a 20 versus armor, 20 versus a AC, and you are hit for 13 more, and you go unconscious. It looks like. Did you go unconscious?
Yeah, he would have gone.
Yeah.
All right, so you do go unconscious. Doesn't mean you're dead. You're just unconscious. So you're let's see.
In the fire.
You got some
Pretty sure.
negative. No, you're -7. You're okay.
You're unconscious in a fire.
In a
Next to an
fire
ogre.
with a guy that's probably 4 levels ahead of us.
No, he's 1 level above you guys. All right, Vane,
Really?
you're up. Yep, Ogre Savage. Yeah, he's an elite. He's a brute, a level 3 brute. Vane, you're up now.
As much as I admire Longtooth's combat abilities, I have seen Pride miss every attack he's made. I've also seen the dwarf. I'm sorry, Pride, but it's true. And I also see the Seeker bleeding and staggering from his wounds, and I would say his beard's on fire. You're not going to need to shave tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the benefit.
You are going
Always
to need
looking
a
at
new
the
set.
bright side.
You need to find a
Thank you,
pair. You need to find a pair of stick-on eyebrows, but don't worry about that. I'm sure they haven't gone back from the last time.
I'll pencil him in some new ones.
Yeah, pencil him in for some, yes. I'm toying with running away.
As am I.
Well, I'm sorry, but I see a fight I cannot win. But I shall place Hunter's Mark upon whatever goblin that is that I'm actually targeting. Hunter's Quarry upon that goblin, and I shall give him a careful attack. Oh. Elven accuracy. I shall re-roll that. I shall aim for his shoulder. That's better. Oh, goody.
Alright.
An arrow skims into his shoulder, passing straight through on its way to wherever. Yes.
Alright. Not knowing what to do. Not seeing anything either. Let's see.
Don't step around the corner. It'll hurt.
I'm gonna put a healing word on him.
You can't attack through corners. Move up one more. Come on.
You're luring me to my death, little man. Alright. Is that better?
Peeking around the